1, 2, 3.
Did you know that the Game Boy was the first video game console to be taken into space, and the first game to be played by Russian cosmonauts while orbiting the Earth was Tetris? You're listening to the Xbox Hub Podcast, the official podcast of TheXboxHub.com. For the latest Xbox news, reviews, videos and opinions, make sure you visit TheXboxHub.com. But for now, settle down, get comfy, and open your ears for some podcast delights. Hello and welcome to the Xbox Hub Official Podcast, episode number 6. My name is Gareth Brierley. I'm your host. And to my virtual left is Mr. James Birks. Hello.
Hello.
And to my virtual right is a first-timer to the podcast. Neil isn't around. He's EGX for some reason, even though it's starting tomorrow. He needs to get a horse and cart up there from Southampton, I think. But I'm glad because we've got Richard Dobson here. How are you, Richard? How are you doing?
Hi there. Podcast Virgin here. Good, thank you. How are
Very
you?
Good. I'm very good, thank you. It's great to have you. Richard,
Thank you very much.
who are you? No, not who are you. You have to do that. But you work for the Xbox Hub, don't you?
Yes. Yeah, I work obviously alongside you two. Been 3 years now, I think. I've been on there.
And
That's well done.
you do reviews.
I do the odd review. Swamped with them at the moment, as I'm sure you all are.
Yeah. Well, me and James are lazy, so we don't do much. But yeah.
You guys have got this though as well.
and you do some great features as well. And some,
Yes.
and some Let's Plays as well, which I've watched. Been great.
Thank you.
Now, Richard, what we've been doing this long kind of like deep psychology into Neil and James over the last 5 episodes. But we're gonna launch straight into you. We're gonna ask you first of all, really simple 5 questions to get to sort of know you, and then we're gonna go deeper. And James is going to get involved as well. Is that good?
Okay. Yes, I think so.
Okay, let's go. So, Richard, what is your favourite game? It's a hard one.
It's a recent one, but I would have to go with Yakuza 0.
Wow.
That's on PlayStation 4, and I think it's on Steam as well now. It's a series that's passed me by until this one came out a couple of years ago now. But since then, it's become a series that I hold very dear to my heart. It's the best way to describe it, I think, is a gritty Japanese crime drama mixed with completely absurd submissions that have you in Yakuza 0. You become a director for a guy named Miracle Johnson, for example, who is basically a riff on Michael Jackson, and you have to direct his music videos and everything.
That's great.
Sounds awesome.
But then on the other hand, you're an ex-member of the Yakuza,
Right.
just basically trying to deal with the Yakuza life as well.
I think you sold me on this already. And is this
Okay.
Yakuza 0? Where is it in the series?
Yes, so it is chronologically the first one, set in the 1980s, when apparently Japan has this big economic boom. So basically, the amount of money that you earn in that game is, even though it's in yen and it sounds a ridiculous amount anyway, but you're up to billions after only a few hours.
Wow. Good. Okay, that's good. That's a really good answer. Okay, favourite movie or TV series?
Movie is Magnolia.
Oh, good choice.
Oh, thank you. I thought you'd approve of that
I
one.
like that one a lot, yeah. I haven't seen it for a while, but I love that film.
No, I've not either, but it's just the way that it fits together.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's really
Yeah,
good as well,
it's tough to explain because I think it was written as a day in the life of all these people, and you could argue that nothing really happens, but over the course of 3 hours, you learn so much about these people that you form preferences of who they are, and they've all got these dark secrets, but you learn that some of them aren't really necessarily their fault.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's got one of the best Tom Cruise performances before.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Before he had his midlife crisis and keeps pretending he's 38 in every film.
He can still pull it off, though. He's still looks ridiculously young.
Yeah. Good. That's a very good choice. Now, favourite lunchtime food? Your go-to? What would it be? Oh, it's a tricky one.
Just a sandwich. Yeah, I'm really boring.
What kind of sandwich?
At the moment, I'm really enjoying a good old turkey sandwich.
Turkey sandwich.
The gravy.
No, I mean, I know I'm northern, but I don't really have gravy on sandwiches.
Disappointing.
You can't have gravy in sandwiches.
You can.
You can.
What?
But it's a messy affair, especially when you're at work and you're at your desk.
True. That's true.
I can't. You sure you have gravy in sandwiches? I haven't lived, have I?
You haven't.
I've not lived. Okay, good. Right, that's your basic questions. Now we're going to go on to James. I'm going to ask James now 3 questions and then 4 kind of very quick fire ones. And then Richard, we're going to have the same questions to you and 3 very different quick fire ones. So James, here we go first of all. Which fictional character would be the most boring to meet in real life?
Fictional.
Yeah. It's a hard one, isn't it?
I won't know where to begin.
No. All right. And what real person do you think would be the most boring person, like a celebrity in real life?
To meet in real life. Do you count as a celebrity?
That's offensive.
I would
know,
consider
you probably
you a
don't
celebrity.
No.
Oh, well, I'll go for you then.
Oh, so me.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not a celebrity, but you still think I'm going to be boring in real life. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Richard, what do you think about that one?
It's a tough one because you guys would be familiar with James Milner,
Yes.
who has this whole stigma about him that he is a very boring man.
Yes.
But I would really like to meet him because he used to play for Leeds.
Yeah. And also, he's embraced the boring thing, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think he posts pictures of himself ironing and stuff, and it's...
Yes. Yeah. I think when he played for Man City, the calendar came out, and they were all like pictures. I think it was just him reading a book with a cup of tea. Yeah, it was very good.
But yeah, I'd like to meet him.
James Milner. That's a good choice.
Very good call.
Okay, number 2. If you had to change your name, what would your new name be, and why?
Oh.
I could start with that one.
Yeah, go on.
My mum was going to call me Zach. It was between Zach and Gareth, and I really wish she would have been called Zach. I really always wanted Zach.
It's a great name.
Yeah, Zach.
Zach or Zachariah.
Well, I would have been Zachariah for business, Zach for fun. Richard, any ideas?
I briefly went through a phase when I was a lot younger of wanting to be called Rocco Phoenix.
That's a good name.
And it got to the point where whenever we went bowling, that had to be my name when I went bowling.
Rocco Phoenix.
And I don't know why, but yeah.
What would Rocco Phoenix do for it? What would his job be?
I feel like he's got to be a martial artist with a name like that.
Yeah. But he's probably brown belt. He's never got as high.
Oh, no.
He's been stuck on brown belt for
managed
about
to
4
get there.
years. Rocco Phoenix. I like that. All right, James, any thoughts yet?
There was a time where I wanted to be called The Rock when I was younger.
Right.
Because of the actual,
Yeah.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I'm happy with James.
You like James? I mean, it's a very solid name, James.
It is.
Old, biblical.
Exactly. Well respected.
Yeah, exactly.
Noble. That's just me.
Okay, the next one of the longer ones. What's the most spontaneous thing you've ever done? I'm going to start with me because of why you two think. I once jumped on a plane to Amsterdam when I was 20 because I was dropping someone else off at an airport. And I brought my passport thinking something might happen. I think I bought my passport for ID, and then I got on a plane. I bought a ticket and got on a plane, and I got the ticket for £50 and went to Amsterdam. But my friend I was dropping off was going to France, so that was most fun. But I had the worst time in Amsterdam in the world. It was awful. I just hanged around for a day and came back. It was dreadful. But that was
the bar pretty high there.
Yeah, that was my but it wasn't that great. But that was the most spontaneous thing I've done.
I think mine was getting an onion ring off a buffet. It was actually a squid ring. It was spontaneous. I didn't read the sign. I ended up eating it, and it was awful. That's squid.
That beats Amsterdam.
Yeah, that's my life in a nutshell. That is the most spontaneous thing.
Always aiming for those onion rings. Never quite getting there.
Very good, Richard.
I think it is going somewhere as a spontaneous thing, but not as far as Amsterdam. I think I managed to get to Scarborough.
Oh, Scarborough.
But at least I stayed on the British Isles.
Yeah.
But,
what made you think I've got to go to Scarborough?
I mean, it was. I don't even think it was necessarily a nice day, but when you just fancy a day at the seaside.
Yeah. And how far away do you live from Scarborough?
That is about an hour and a half, 2 hours away.
That's spontaneous. I mean, if you would have said 10 minutes down the road, I would have questioned it.
That's within walking distance.
Yeah. But it was spontaneous. I was going to go to the shops. Okay, that's very good. Now I'm going to do your would you rather question. So, James, I'm going to ask you quick 3 would you rather.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Would you rather lose the ability to read or lose the ability to speak?
I think most people would suggest speak. That can be quite irritating. But I'd lose the ability to read.
Okay.
I don't read much anyway now.
But you can't read anything on the internet. You can't read anything.
It's all right. Let's look at pictures.
Okay. Fine. That's good. I'm not going to question it any further. Okay. Would you rather know the history of every object you've touched or be able to talk to animals?
Talk to animals.
Why?
All day, every day. Because they're just so cool.
Okay.
You've probably got really good stories to tell. Dream fighters.
I think they'd be quite disappointing. I think they might hate you as well. Yeah, I've got this feeling. That's me. Okay, last one. Would you rather be the first person to explore a planet or be the inventor of a drug that cures a deadly disease?
Definitely an inventor.
Oh, very good. Okay, good.
I've got no interest in planets.
No,
Not even this one.
You meant to say, I want to save the humans, everyone. That's what. Not because you're not interested in planets.
Choice.
Oh my god. Well, that's done a lot for me. Okay, Richard, your 3 quick fire rathers.
I'll try and be more positive than James.
Please. Would you rather travel the world for a year on a shoestring budget, or stay in only one country for a year but live in luxury?
Stay in one country for a year.
Yeah, I think I would. As well. That's good. Okay. Would you rather live without the internet or live without heating?
Oh, I definitely live without heating. That's how I run my house anyway.
So you'd just be cold, but you'll be looking at YouTube?
Absolutely.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, that's good. Okay, last one. Would you rather have a flying carpet or a car that can drive underwater?
I'd probably go for the flying carpet.
Why?
As long as it was safe. I just think it's better to be out in the open.
Okay, good. I like the way you've gone straight for it. Is it safe?
Yeah.
Like the flying carpet is.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of bad accidents with this company.
I mean, I've seen Aladdin. I don't understand how he manages to hold on, to be honest.
No, absolutely. Good. That's it. I'm making notes. Now, James's psychological profile is getting more and more. You've got a new file, Richard.
Even I'm getting worried.
Yeah, you should be.
It's very complex, James.
What have you two been doing this week? Anything of interest?
Not really.
No, James? Nothing?
Just a normal week.
Yeah.
Learning Korean.
Oh, yeah. Tell me Korean.
TV.
What's your new word? Every week, James has been doing a different word of Korean. And what have you got this week?
I'm going to go for Chaka, which is writer.
Chaka.
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 Chaka Khan.
Chaka Khan.
Chaka. Yeah.
Chaka. Okay.
Yeah. So you go writer, actor. We're going through all the different job types.
Is this you applying for jobs in Korea?
Well, I would like to say.
I think he's profiling you in Korean.
Yeah. Good. I like that. Chaka Khan. Okay.
Yeah.
Richard, anything interesting this week? Doesn't have to be.
I did take a trip to Manchester last week.
Right.
I had to get a visa for my visit to China.
You're going to China?
I'm going to China on Saturday.
Wow.
But the way that they've changed the visa requirements now, you have to go over to a visa centre and give you fingerprints.
Right.
So I booked a train from Leeds to Manchester to get me there for my 10 o'clock appointment. And by 10:10, I was finished at the visa centre, but my train back wasn't until 3:15. So I had a nice day out in Manchester.
It's a good place. Very good place, yeah. Well, that's amazing. So why are you going to China?
It's work, unfortunately. I can't say it's pleasure.
That's good, though. Have you been before?
Once. I went to a place called Suzhou, which is about 3 hours from Shanghai. But this time we're in Beijing.
Right. Well, that's great, Richard. Well, hopefully we'll hear more about your time in China next time.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, China. I've got nothing this week to top that. I've tried to sell a lamp on FreeCycle. Do you know what FreeCycle is? FreeCycle basically is this thing. You go on this website and you say, "I've got a lamp to sell," and then someone go along, "I want that," and they come and pick it up, and it's for free, of course. FreeCycle.
Oh, they don't come and pick it up.
Yeah, but they don't come and pick it up. So I've had this lamp. 20 people said, "I want that lamp." You go from the start, the first person, and they said, "I'll be around at 9." Never turned up. Today, it's like an admin nightmare trying to get rid of this lamp. It's more work than I was going to leave it out on the street a minute ago. So I still haven't got rid of this lamp. So that's my...
They might turn up during this podcast.
They might do. That's
you
what I'm worried about.
That could be exciting.
Could be 20 of them all angry. Where's my lamp?
Is it like when a decorator or someone says they'll be here between this time and this time, and you're forced to stay in all day waiting for someone to pick up this lamp?
But it's weirder than that. It's like they really try to sell. They go, "I really want this lamp more than anything." You go, "Brilliant," and then they go, "Brilliant, I'll be there at 9," and then you just don't hear anything ever again. It's so weird. And you sort of reply back to them. Some of them give me their phone numbers, and I'm texting them, going, "Where are you? What's going on?" Nothing.
Have you provided them your address, though? Or you expected them to guess where you live?
No, I have done. Oh, no, it's going to end up... I might be dead next week. So, anyway, that's FreeCycle. FreeCycle. What have you been playing this week, you two? Let's start with Richard. What have you been playing?
A couple of games.
Oh, yeah.
So, first up is Mining Rail. Mining Rail 2, sorry to be precise. So good it got a sequel. And it's just a very weird game, but I had lots of fun with it. It's you're playing as a miner, as in someone in down mines, not a child.
Right.
Just to clarify.
Good.
And you're in a mine cart that, for some reason, is like a roller coaster. And you need to stay on the tracks. But to stay on the tracks, you need to lean into the corners using left and right on the thumbstick. To brake, you pull back the thumbstick, but then there's also collectibles above your head that you need to press forward on the thumbstick. So you raise your arms up like you're actually on a roller coaster and then pick them up.
Wow. This is like the Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom section.
Yeah.
Is it as exciting as that? Yeah.
It's so much fun. But it looks prehistoric in its presentation, and there's some design choices, like for some reason the pause button is the B button, not the start button.
Wow.
And then some of the collectibles, one of them is a golden eagle, which I don't know why it's a golden eagle, But if you pick that up, then because each level's split into two sections, so you've got a mine section and then you've got an outdoors section.
Right.
And the golden eagle, if you pick that up when you're outside, will help you pick up collectibles. And then there's also deer and sheep that will sometimes wander onto the tracks. This golden eagle squawks at them and then they disappear.
Well, in the mine, the sheep are in the mine.
No, they're in the outside bit.
Okay.
But indoor, in the mine bit, there's a skeleton that you pick up, and if you pick that, you're basically invincible, and that just flings you around the track as fast as possible, but you don't fall off.
This sounds like the game of 2019. This sounds brilliant.
It is a lot of fun,
right.
But it's just surreal. So every level's got 3 tasks as well, and if you complete 10 tasks in a world, you unlock a bonus level, which is set in a ghost mine. So all the miners that you drive past in the mine are then skeletons, and the spiders and all sorts, and mysterious mist. It's a lot of fun.
And is it out now, that one?
Yes, that one's been out a few weeks. The review is up on the website, but yeah, I'd check it out. I don't think there's a demo, which is a shame, because I think if a lot of people would have tried it, they'd be quite surprised with it.
What did you get?
It looks.
Did I give it a 3.5 out of 5?
Oh, good. Yeah, okay, that sounds good. Mining Rail 2. Okay, James, what have you been playing?
Well, slightly out of character.
Yeah,
I've been playing a horror adventure puzzle game called Worse Than Death.
Wow.
I don't know why I'm playing it, but I'm playing it. Basically, you have to hide away from monsters and solve puzzles. It's
like
I don't
Alien,
know how I cope with it.
like Alien Isolation.
Very much so. Just
Okay.
pixelated.
Right.
But it's surprisingly enjoyable when you actually survive and when you avoid the monster. It feels quite good.
Okay.
But yeah, it's scary. I won't recommend it to anyone with any health issues.
You can't play scary games, can you?
No, normally no. Because I haven't got the. Well, I'm just scared of them.
You haven't got the. It's petrified. Fair enough.
I haven't got the cojones.
That's it. That's good. And is it got a story to it, or you just?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, basically there's an accident and you have to uncover the fallout from the accident and why this town that you're in has gone to pieces.
Okay.
And why this thing, whatever it is killing people. It's interesting. And it's more about the shock scares than visual scares, because it doesn't look great, because it is pixelated.
Yeah.
But it's enjoyable. And I'll be writing a review for that soon.
And when's that out?
That's already out. That was out last week. I think. So we're doing a review for that soon. The puzzles are really good though.
And that one's called Worse. What's it called again?
Worse Than Death.
Worse Than Death. Okay.
Yeah.
I've been playing a game called Stela, not as in Stella, but Stela, Stela, and
it's a drinking game.
Yeah, drinking game. Just me and a kind of white T-shirt on, drinking Stella. No, it's a game by I think they're called Skylab Studio. It's basically the people who are doing the new Halo game, and they've done a few other Halo ones as well.
All right.
And this is their indie game, and I did a review for it. It's out today on the Wednesday, even though it's probably come out on Friday. This
Oh yeah, I've read that.
and it's my first 5-star game I've given this year, which I haven't done a 5-star. And it's a bit like Inside. That's a good reference to do, but it's its own thing. So it's a bit like Inside, that limbo kind of style, all little nightmares, where there's no kind of cutscenes or there's no kind of words or
all voiceover. It's all done by visuals, and it's a platform kind of puzzler. And you're this kind of woman in this strange kind of planet that's dying and decaying. You're just trying to get out. But it's amazing. It's amazing because it takes you like Inside does. It does exactly the same as Inside. It tells you stories that you can only imagine. What you're seeing in the background, on the foreground of things appearing in front of you or creatures trying to kill you. You start to develop your own stories of what you think might be happening. And for me, that's always really exciting, rather than being force-fed stuff on a plate sometimes. But yeah, but some of it is stunning. The lighting, the look of it, the soundtrack. Oh my god, it's just amazing. But I think that's out Thursday. It's Thursday, 17th of October, I think.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's it's definitely worth checking out. But it's short. It's 2 to 3 hours long. But it's perfect. It's this great kind of experience. It's not hard as well, which is good for me. But yeah, but it's brilliant. It's really good. Stela. Anything else? What else have you been playing? You got another one, you said, Richard?
Yeah, Truck Driver, which I know that you'll be interested in.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's a very bare bones simulator.
Right.
Sort of the opening tutorial will tell you how to turn the engine on, use your mirrors, and then that's it. Basically, you're off.
And then you're off
onto your first pickup. But I've gone back and done the first hour or so. So I'm doing a main playthrough, obviously, where I'm taking my time, using an indicator at every corner, lights on when it's dark, obeying the speed limit and everything. And I've been fined once because the traffic lights, and there's a known bug in the game where the traffic lights give you about 2 seconds, but the acceleration on your truck is longer than 2 seconds. So I did go through a red light and I got fined for it.
Yeah.
But I've since gone back and done the first hour driving like you would do if you were on GTA or something like that.
Yeah.
And not had any fines. So there's a balance in the game that I think needs fixing.
It's a little bit broken, isn't it? I've heard it's a little bit broken.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of potential with it, but it needs a lot of fixing and then a bit more adding to it at the moment.
And is your journey is it a long journey you're doing? Is it like like the Euro truck driver games?
Yeah. No, I think I did have a look at this actually, and I think the longest journey you can do in Euro Truck is about 6,000 kilometers. If you wanted to do that. Wow. The longest journey in Truck Driver from one end of the map to the other is about 10 minutes.
Wow.
Right. Okay.
Surprisingly short.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big difference, and it's. I was a bit disappointed that the map does seem a little bit small as well.
And are you just delivering stuff to that place and then driving back?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that's it pretty much. There's not really much.
I don't know what else I was expecting, like shootouts, alien invasion halfway through. But
also so no matter how good you are at obeying the traffic isn't good at obeying the AI traffic isn't good at obeying the laws of the road. I've had lots of crashes because cars have pulled out into me, and I can assure you it's not the other way around.
Right. Well, we'll see you in court, Richard, and then the judge can decide.
I swear it's not me, Your
Honour. James, any more games you've been playing? You want to talk about?
Did play quite a bit of Trine 4.
Oh yes, yeah.
And then we played
together with the review. Yeah.
It's an incredible game.
Amazing game.
For a co-op puzzler, I think it's the best one I've ever played.
Yeah.
It's just magical.
Yeah, it's the whole visuals are great, aren't they? The way it looks.
Yeah. It's beautiful. And the puzzles are constantly evolving. It doesn't get stale. With some games, you get the same puzzle over and over again, don't you? Until the end. But this one, it's like a few puzzles, new level, a few new puzzles, and it gets harder and harder, but it's great when you work out the puzzle.
And like you said, you could play up to... We played it in co-op, didn't we, with 2 of us, and you can play up to 4 people.
And the more there is, the more access you get to the secret areas and stuff like that.
Yeah. And what I really liked is that you get a level, and we find a way to complete it, whether it's kind of moving blocks around, summoning magic and all this stuff, and then you're out and you get through. But you realise quite quickly, don't you, go, we could have done this another way. There are many different ways, aren't there?
Yeah, you can budge it sometimes, can't you?
Yeah.
But also you can do it properly.
Yeah.
So it's lots of options.
No, it's a
great game though.
It's a really good game. That's out at the moment as well. It's brilliant.
Yeah, and I'm going to play the first 3 next.
Ah, yes.
And see how much it's changed.
Are these on Game Pass at all? Because I really like the sound of these from what you guys have been saying.
No, it's well worth getting Trine 4. Maybe Hang Fire. There'll be a full review of all the Trine games in the next week or so. And that's for better value for money.
Okay.
I think they'll be on Game Pass within 3 months. I would say
You always say that.
I always say this.
About everything.
Yeah, I do. Call of Duty, 3 months. It'll be on there. Don't buy it. I had one more game that I'll chat about it next time. It's Felix the Reaper. Yeah, we've got a review coming up for that. It's good. That's really good fun as well. But we'll chat about that next time. I won't chat about it now. We'll move on. Anything that's caught your eye this week? Anything news? Can I talk about something first of all?
Go for it.
Now, I'm not a Fortnite player at all. I've played it once for about 10 minutes and realised I'm in the wrong age group. And
quite a bit.
But I was sort of fascinated by this idea. I just watched a sort of video this week about this. Did you watch it? The map they've been playing on.
Yeah.
It was an amazing thing. The meteorites came down, and it just destroyed the world. And then there was a black hole for a day and a half, wasn't there, or something?
Yeah, I think it was about, like you said, 36, 48 hours where the game was literally unplayable because they destroyed the map.
It's great marketing.
It's great.
Yeah, it is.
It's incredible. And I just kind of watched the moment it happened on like a YouTube clip. And just thought, it's just kind of incredible that you can... It's just a great way of doing something, isn't it? Right.
Certainly. I'm not saying that Fortnite ever got stale or anything like that, but it certainly made people talk about it again a lot more. And it's now with the new map out, everyone just seems to be back on Fortnite, and it's just skyrocketed yet again.
Yeah.
The popularity of it.
And is it... What I don't understand is, and this is because I'm stupid, is it's free, is it?
Yeah.
How do they make money? Is it off just people buying little editions like skins and stuff?
Cosmetics.
I think they originated this thing called the Battle Pass. So, in PUBG now, you've got 2 sort of leveling systems where if you play it without paying for this Battle Pass, you'll get the odd cosmetic thing now and again. But if you pay for the Battle Pass, you'll get cosmetic items a lot more frequently.
Okay.
I think that originated in Fortnite, and I know that PUBG have got it, Rocket League have got it.
Right.
Gears 5 has it to an extent as well, but you don't pay for that. So.
But you pay for those games, don't you? You pay for the base games of those games. So I can... I was fascinated by how that kind of works. But yeah, I mean, it is... I like the idea of that other games maybe doing something like destroying their worlds and then starting again. I suppose Warcraft did that, didn't they? They changed their worlds, didn't they, with some of their DLC upgrades.
I think it was Cataclysm just had a big dragon just terrorise the world or something.
That's right, yeah. Maybe they can do that with FIFA.
Yeah, but don't bring it back.
Just sort of an earthquake knocking out Anfield. Anything that caught your eye apart from that amazing event this week?
It was the release date for... Do you remember Zombie Army? The trilogy?
Oh, yes.
when the fourth one's coming out next year. I think it's February the 4th. And I remember playing that constantly with you, Neil, and
someone else.
Another friend of ours, yeah. And it's amazing how much fun you can have headshotting zombies for hours on end.
And it's 4 players, isn't it? Co-op, and that's it's relentless, though, isn't it? It's by the people who've just done Strange Brigade. Is that right?
Yeah, and
Yeah. Okay.
But you can't come quick enough. But it's hard, but you don't mind dying. It's quite satisfying just to kill. And kill. And kill. Or is that just me?
I'm still writing notes in your psychology breakdown. That's what I was just writing there. Sorry, that's what I was forcing. The words and kill and kill and kill. I've highlighted in red.
Sorry, I was zoning out there. Right.
Yeah, no, it's good fun. When you play those sessions as well, you haven't got many save points, have you? If I remember,
no.
It's quite you sort of got to commit, haven't you, for an hour of all of you.
Yeah, I've got to work.
Yeah, there's only like 1 or 2 in each level, I think.
Yeah, it's hard.
Good, Zombie 4.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah.
You give me a whole zoo of zombies. You've got to work your way through.
Really?
So that'll be different. Yeah, and then you have to go to the canals in Venice. So that'll be quite nice.
What, like zoo animal zombies? Animal zombies?
No, it's like a zoo for zombies, I think.
Oh, I see, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Zombie zebras.
I don't really want to kill... I don't want to kill zombie zebras, that's harsh.
Zombie zebras, oh god.
They're still animals.
Yeah, it's true.
But yeah. And there's a collector's edition.
Okay.
And if you get that, you get a zombie shark figurine.
Oh, wow.
Which, as a collector, I'm all over that one.
How big is this zombie shark?
10 inches, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Is this the sequel to Baby Shark?
It could be. Could be.
Nice. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Richard, anything that's...
There was the latest Doom Eternal, which obviously no delay is good, but you can understand why it happens in gaming. But I think that the later Doom now puts it up against a lot of big hitters, even though to say it's releasing in March, I think it's going to be up against the likes of The Last of Us 2.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yeah. Watch Dogs and Animal Crossing, which there would be... It sounds weird, but I can guarantee there'll be a demographic that wants to play Doom as well as Animal Crossing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think there's more in there as well in that period. I think there's even more big hitters in there as well. I think they're all... That February, March, April time is mad.
Yeah, I think it's almost like they're trying to get it out before the new consoles so they can then release them again 12 months later.
Yeah, exactly.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. And I think it's interesting as well, because I think for the first time this autumn with that, October has been the quietest October.
It does feel really quiet this time.
Because everyone wants to move into those other months.
Yeah.
And it's I think when the sort of console gaming, like in the 90s, set up, it was all based around the Christmas market.
Mm-hmm.
And it was all based around the school holidays, because they all thought kids were the only ones buying it. So that's why August was always empty and July. And now that it's taken them a while to realise, actually, we can release games during the rest of the year, and they do really well. And I don't think that Christmas market is as strong as and also, if you've got 10 games in November, a couple of those games are going to miss out, aren't they?
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
When they're 40, 50 quid each.
Yeah.
People are going to have to get 1 or 2 and miss out on the rest.
Yeah. I think I agree. I think it's a tricky one, that, isn't it? Moving it to that period. But,
I think I'll still do all right, but I think it might be one of those that sort of does consistently well throughout the year, as opposed to some of those that you'd expect to have massive week one sales and then die off a lot quicker.
I saw this thing today that I thought I'll bring up. It was quite interesting. You might have seen this. Microsoft are going to start testing new content filters for its Xbox Live messaging system. Right, in an effort to thwart, toxic messages. So the idea is, at the moment, when you've got Xbox, if someone does send you a message saying, "I don't like you, sir," in more words than that, you can report them. But I think the idea of this is there'd be sort of text-based filters, like it would automatically take out naughty words for you, or maybe cross them out, or just leave them out. And the idea is that it would want to try to do it to live. So when you're on live and you're playing someone, and someone's going, "How dare you, sir? You stumped on my player, you bounder." It would bleep them automatically if it feels like they're going to say something.
So actual voices. It bleep the voice.
Yeah, it would bleep the voice. This is what they want to do. This is real-time bleeps, similar to broadcast TV.
Ah, right.
And you would have 4 levels of text-based filtration: friendly, medium, mature, and unfiltered. That's your choices.
Because a lot of games have that text filter in already. So when I heard this, I was like, but surely, for example, Rocket League is a pretty toxic place.
Yeah.
Very.
Or it is when I'm playing for whatever reason.
It absolutely is. It's one of the most toxic games on the Xbox. It's ridiculous.
But all that's filtered already, but I didn't realise they were planning to do it to voices as well, so that's quite interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be really... I think people will sort of embrace the beeping as well. Just keep saying things quickly. Just loads of people just beeping. But I mean, I think on a serious thing, we play FIFA a lot. We play pro clubs, and with pro clubs, you of course you have your own club name and you have your own stadium name, and the amount of sort of horrible, vile, racist, sexist, just disgusting stuff that people have as their club names, and they can still get away with that stuff. Is always tricky, isn't it, James? We've always talked about it being. I just don't know how
they don't police that, so
Yeah.
I don't think it's practical to be able to police actual chat. I don't think it'll work very well, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think it's going to mean people get more inventive with swearing.
Well, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Get around it. And come up with new terms that was equally offensive or worse.
Isn't it? It's like that thing with Call of Duty. Didn't Call of Duty at one point you could design your own emblems on guns, and everyone just had knobs. Knobs on guns for a while. Is that right? I think that happened.
Much.
Yeah.
I hope it happened. Otherwise, you've got a weird imagination.
Right in my file now. Yeah, I just found that quite interesting. I think it's something that obviously needs to be looked at. But you're right. How do you do it? Because people do find a way, don't they?
I think as long as it's an option as well.
Yeah,
I think optional setting.
They are doing
and
that.
You can't complain about that either.
I think that's what they're saying.
Yeah, because otherwise some of my friends that I do play online with, I'd never be able to hear them.
And the same. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, good. Right, now let's move on, because we've got a new quiz, especially in Richard's honour. We're leaving.
What's it called?
Judge. Oh, this is the best title. James said to me, "What's the title of it?" And I went, "I can't even remember what the title is now. What did I call it? What is that? No? What is the title of it?
Who said that?
Who said that? Who said that? That's what the name of the quiz is. Now, the idea behind the quiz is, who said that? It's going to catch on. I've got 5 games, right? And each of these 5 games, there's 5 clues. And the clue is, it's a piece of dialogue that one character or many characters have said in this game. And the idea is that you've got to guess the game from the bits of dialogue that I give you. Now, the first clue I give you obviously is going to be the hardest, and then it will go down in value. So by the first one, the last clue, it should be a little bit easier.
Okay.
And you get 5 points if you get the first one, of course, and then you get 1 point for the last clue, and 2 and 3 and 4. Is that clear? That makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you probably could only have one guess each per clue, because otherwise you'd just be saying stuff.
Definitely.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Right, are we ready? Let's play. What's he called? What's the name of it again?
Who said that?
Who said that? Right, let's play Who Said That. Right, this is your first clue. I'm not going to do an accent. It'd be terrible. And
Do we
also-
just shout out?
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Shout out if you get it first. See whoever gets first. Yeah, we've got no buzzers. So
Okay.
Carnage. Go on.
This one. If the modern world were a patient in my care, I would diagnose it suicidal. If the modern world were a patient in my care, I would diagnose it suicidal.
Not a clue.
Good. Richard?
I'm going to take a wild guess. I ain't got a clue, but Spec Ops: The Line.
Oh, good guess, but no, that's good. It's just good as well because if people listening, they can. The more you get wrong, they can
Shouting at the
they're shouting
podcast.
it. That's hard.
You should count the points up and then tell us how many points you got
Yeah,
in the end.
yeah, absolutely. Just be abuse. Beat out. Second clue: a man chooses, a slave obeys.
Oh, I know it.
Go on then, Richard.
That sounds like Andrew Ryan from BioShock.
Well done. Very
Well
good.
done.
Well done. 4
Well done,
points to
Richard.
Richard. Shall I give you the rest of the clues? Is it worth it?
I think I know what the last one would be.
Okay, I'll give
Yeah,
you
give us
the,
the last one.
I'll give you the third one. Third one is I want to take the ears off, but I can't. I hop, and when I hop, I never get off the ground. It's my curse, my eternal curse. That was one of that weird rabbit guy in BioShock. But
It's
know
Santa
this.
Cohen.
Yeah, that's it. But know this, you are my greatest disappointment. Does your master hear me, Atlas? You can kill me, but you will never have my city. And the last one, if Utopia is not a place, but a people, then we must choose carefully, for the world is about to change. In our story, Rapture was just the beginning.
I would have said "Would you kindly" would have been the last one.
Ah, yeah.
I still wouldn't have got it.
Oh my
Never
God,
played it.
James. Good.
Oh,
Richard,
I
4
might have a
points.
chance if it's not Martin Tyler and Alan Smith commentating then.
Okay,
That's
next,
next one, isn't it?
next game.
Go on.
Here we go. First clue. Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Skyrim.
5 points to Richard. 9-0, James.
I'm going to go and get a cup of tea. Let me know when it's over.
I'm not even going to go through the rest of the clues that I've spent hours working out. Thank you, Richard. That's it.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's good. Right,
Yeah,
good.
Richard being too good.
Too good.
I've got to fight for my place on the next podcast, you see.
I even put down. I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow to the knee. That was the last one. Okay, great. So 9 points to Richard, 0 to James. Come on, James. Come on.
Go on.
The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. That's your first clue.
No.
Have a guess, James. The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference.
Is it Animal Crossing?
It does sound something like Tom Nook would say. Red Dead Redemption.
No. Good guess, though. Very good. Clue number 2. Dog. Throw something bigger. Dog. Throw something bigger.
Is it Fallout? No?
No. Good guess, though. Very good. Richard?
I would have said Fallout as well.
Ooh.
No.
Richard's going to have one guess if he wants. That's it. No? Okay. I'm going to go to clue.
No, sorry.
Clue
No.
number 3. I see your ATB suit still fits you like a glove. At least the glove parts do. I see your ATB suit Still fits you like a glove. At least the glove parts do. No, don't do that. I'm just putting that in myself.
No.
See, I just still said Fallout.
Yeah.
But I go Dead Space.
Oh, no. Very good, though. Good guesses, these are. Okay, here's a more easier one. Wake up, Mr. Freeman. Wake up and smell the ashes.
I know it.
Go on, Richard.
Do you know it, James?
No, okay.
Half-Life 2.
Half-Life 2. Well done, Richard. That's 2 points. Right, 11-0, James.
So I've lost already.
No. Oh, you have lost. You're playing for Pride now. This is Pride.
I've got no pride left. So
Okay. Right, here we go. Clue. This is fourth game. Clue number 1. The healthy human mind doesn't wake up in the morning thinking this is its last day on Earth. But I think that's a luxury, not a curse. The healthy human mind doesn't wake up in the morning thinking this is its last day on Earth. But I think that's a luxury, not a curse.
Is it Pokemon Yellow? We're close.
You're very close, yeah. Any idea, Richard?
Prey.
Oh, no. Good guess, though, again. Clue number 2. This is for the record. History is written by the victor. History is filled with liars. If he lives and we die, his truth becomes written, and ours is lost. This is for the record. History is written by the victor. History is filled with lies. If he lives and we die, his truth becomes written, and ours is lost.
Is it Truck Driver?
That's what Richard says every time before his shift.
I will say Truck Driver has a man and his sister at war with each other as rival business owners. Okay. So there is a bit of back and forth, but no, nothing as deep as that, unfortunately.
Right.
Damn.
I have not got a clue. I'm going to go Batman.
Batman, no. So it's good, though. It's good for people listening. Third one. Do not trust Shepherd. I say again, do not trust Shepherd. Go on, James.
Effect.
What?
Is it Mass Effect?
No.
No.
Richard.
It's not Mass Effect.
No.
Is it Mass Effect 2?
No, that's your guess, though. No. Fourth clue. I was just a lieutenant back then doing some wet work. Chernobyl. Christmas for the bad guys.
Call of Duty. Black Ops? No. Modern Warfare 2. No.
I'm going to give this to James. It's Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the first one.
I should have known that.
Yeah.
I played that to death.
Well done. That's 2 points, James. Good. And the last one was right.
Thanks.
What the hell kind of name is Soap?
So.
There you go. Right, last one. So we got 11-2. Oh my, well, this is good. Come on, James. You can see if you can make it a bit thing. Right. This is a bit harder.
Oh, great.
But shorter clues. Here's the first one.
Bring back Judge Rusty. So go on.
Clue 1. Flock off, Featherface. That's hard to say.
Nearly got beeped then.
Yeah. Flock off, Featherface.
Is it DuckTales remastered?
No. Richard?
Chicken Run on the PS1.
Oh, PS1. That was a good game. I like that one. Stealth. No. 2. How about a kiss for your little brother? Or better yet, how about a kiss from this?
Oh. Sounds a bit aggressive.
Yeah.
Is it Bully?
No. James? I'm gonna have to rush you.
Is it Bear With Me?
No. Clue number 3. Let's go all the way to hell.
Oh.
Let's go all the way to hell.
Is it FIFA 19?
No. Richard?
Brutal Legend?
Brutal Legend's pretty good guess, but no, it's really good though. Number 4. Oh, brother, you cut off your own son's arm and you still lost. Oh, brother, you cut off your own son's arm and you still lost. You're not going to get this.
No.
It's hard. No, Richard?
No.
Last one. We are the sons of Sparda. Within each of us lies his blood, but more importantly, his soul. It's hard. It's hard. I'm giving you a very hard one.
Keep wanting to say Rise.
Oh, no.
But,
Right, Richard, last one.
Devil May Cry.
Yes! Well done. 1 point. Well done. 12-2 to Richard. Well done, Richard. That's good.
Thank you.
James,
Well done, Richard.
well done for getting 2. You let yourself down, you let me down. But
I
well
think
done.
you let yourself down with the quote. Oh well.
Well, that could be the last time we might do that, but I like that. Do you like that?
I really enjoyed that.
You really enjoyed it, didn't you, Richard? Thank you. Thank you very
Richard enjoyed it a bit more than me, but
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
much. Oh, good. Oh, good.
It's
Okay.
good to lose sometimes. No harm being a loser.
That's good. So that was
Remember that,
called...
kids?
What's the name of it again? What was that? Who am I?
Who said that?
Who said that?
It's called Who Said That?
Who said that? Yeah, of course. It trips off the
Okay,
tongue.
John.
Right, so that's that. That's our quiz. Now let's do... Now we've got to finish up now, I think. Let's talk about what we're looking forward to in the next week. 2 weeks or so. James, what are you looking forward to? Anything?
Well, I know I'm on a bit of a depressive note tonight,
Yeah.
but I'm not looking forward to the new wrestling game.
Why?
No matter how many changes they've made to the gameplay and the features, the early signs are it's going to be terrible. It looks terrible. The fact that the gameplay is still ridiculously bad, as it
Right.
was last year. Which is good, because that's the game I'm most looking forward to.
And you're a big wrestling fan, as we worked out before.
Massive. I don't know if you're looking forward to it, Richard, but
No, I mean, I've not played one for a few years because they are just so bad. And the pictures that I've seen of this one just make it look even worse. Because is this the first one since they've changed from Ukes?
yes.
And for some reason it seems to have taken a step backwards.
Yeah, and they seem to have, especially visually,
Yeah.
it looks like from a different generation. Which is poor.
That's not good, is it? I mean, it's got a huge fan base. Is it just being lazy? Is it having to do one every year?
I think it's having to do it every year. Doesn't help it.
They've not got enough time to fix what's wrong, basically,
Exactly.
I don't think.
But also, now, as you know, I'm not the biggest wrestling person, but is there no other game? Is there no other competition as well? Is this it? Is this the only thing?
There's Fire Pro Wrestling, but in the mass market there isn't.
Right.
Like for WWE, they can just put what they want out there because they know people will buy it because it's the only real thing to get their hands on.
Okay.
But in the future, there might be a new one in the pipeline from the guys over at AEW.
Okay.
If they get their way, they'll bring the old school type of wrestling games back,
Okay.
which are more, let's say, focus on gameplay.
Right.
And that's what he needs.
Yeah.
Here's hoping.
Okay. So you're not looking forward to W, but you'll be playing it though.
Oh yeah, I love suffering.
Yeah. I'll try to get past the tutorial one day. What about you, Richard?
Super Monkey Ball for me.
Okay.
It's a series that's just I've loved since a child. I think the last one I played was on the PS2, which was Super Monkey Ball Deluxe, which was almost like everything that they brought out so far in one package.
Yeah.
But there was so many levels to it, but then it had all the mini games that they'd brought out previous, and as a party game, it was absolutely brilliant. There's so much variation in the mini games
Right.
that you could spend hours just playing through those. And I know that this new one has quite a few of those mini games back as well. So I'm looking forward to that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was good.
I don't think I've ever played that. I've not played that or played the wrestling.
It was on the GameCube, I think, as well.
Oh,
I remember playing it on the GameCube.
Yeah, it was. I think this one that's coming out, is that a HD version of?
Yeah, I think so.
Either that one or the one on the Wii, maybe.
Maybe the one on the Wii. It is a lot of fun, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just good fun, and there is, especially the later levels, there's a bit of depth to them and getting the best times and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I look forward to it.
I'm looking forward to Call of Duty, the next Modern Warfare, and I always like a Call of Duty campaign. I'm not bothered about the multiplayer, but this one it's intrigued me. It's back to some of those old characters. I think I'll get it at some point. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to Outer Worlds.
Yes, yeah, very looking forward to that as well.
Which again is free on the Game Pass. We've got that on Xbox. That's coming out maybe 26th, 25th, I think.
25th, I think.
Okay, yeah, that's intriguing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking forward to EGX because I'm going to EGX tomorrow. This is Thursday, after probably the podcast has come out, and Saturday, and I'm meeting Neil down there. And we're going to look at some. We're gonna maybe record some stuff as well. So we might have some stuff for next time, or there might be a little special, maybe some interviews. It all depends if I can get this bit of equipment working or not that I'm taking with me.
Yeah. Let's not count our chickens.
Let's not count our chickens at all. That's my experience with technology isn't great. But yeah, we're gonna see. I think we might be seeing a bit of. Well, we might see a bit of Call of Duty. A lot of indie games we're booked in to see. So. Yeah, it should be fun, I think.
Are you playing WWE 2K20?
Yep, I'll be avoiding that one. Walking past that one very quickly. I think we might get a little look at... I don't know if I can say it now. I've just realised that. Nothing. There's nothing to see here. But we could talk about it next time we come.
Don't leave us hanging.
No, I can't.
Tune in next time.
Yeah, tune in next time for that. Thank you, you two, for being great guests, as always.
Thank you very much for having me.
Richard, well done. Have you enjoyed your first time?
I have, very much. It's been a good laugh.
And you've come away a winner.
Yes. And tell that to my grave.
Yeah, kid has to send you a trophy. That's the rules if you lose. So he's going to send you a trophy in the post. James, have you enjoyed it today?
Yeah, it's been great.
Oh, good.
It's been good to have you, Rich.
Thanks very much. I enjoyed it.
And also, he knows about games, which is quite.
I know.
Yeah.
Very never near me.
All right, thank you, chaps. Thank you very much. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time with hopefully some EGX footage. We'll see what happens. Can't promise that. And a new game. But thank you very much, and see you soon. Bye.
Thanks very much. Bye-bye.
You've been listening to the official podcast of TheXboxHub.com. You'll be able to find all the notes of this show at www.TheXboxHub.com/podcast. You can also check out our social feeds on Instagram and Twitter at The Xbox Hub, and search for The Xbox Hub on Facebook.